Welcome to Dungeon Life, where we delve into forgotten NPCs, take monster deep dives, and explore everything Dungeons and Dragons. Today, we're talking about one of the sneakiest, most mischievous creatures ever introduced in Dragon Magazine, gremlins. The world of Dungeons and Dragons has many maddening creatures. Remember kobolds? The annoying little yapping trap makers that can make your dungeon crawl a logistical nightmare? Well, our gremlins are even worse. They don't just build traps, they ruin your stuff. Weapons? Sabotaged. Armor? Malfunctioning. That fancy magic staff? It's about to misfire in the worst way possible. Introduced in Dragon Magazine issue 79, gremlins are the ultimate agents of chaos. They aren't here to fight, they're here to break things and laugh while doing it. No one knows exactly where gremlins came from, but their love for sabotage is legendary. They stand about a foot tall, with wiry frames, sharp claws, and grins that suggest they know exactly how much trouble they're causing. Unlike goblins or imps, gremlins don't steal for profit or serve dark forces. No, their only motivation is to make life miserable for anyone who relies on tools, weapons, or magical gear. They sneak into workshops, disable siege engines, and jam crossbows at the worst possible moments. And the best part, they don't even mean to be evil, they just enjoy chaos. It's like an entire species was born with the attention span of a toddler and the destructive creativity of a mad scientist. Gremlins aren't strong. They aren't even particularly dangerous in combat. What they do have is an innate ability to cause mechanical failures. If a gremlin gets its grubby little claws on a device, there's a 50% chance it'll stop working within minutes. And this isn't just limited to mundane equipment like pulleys and wagons. No, gremlins are so magically disruptive that they can even mess with enchanted items. That legendary +3 longsword? Well, good luck using it when the blade suddenly pops off the hilt. They don't just love breaking things, they're compelled to do it. It's instinct, like a cat knocking things off a table, or a rogue's rope snapping at the worst moment possible. The real danger of gremlins isn't fighting them, it's finding them before they ruin everything. Because here's the thing, you almost never see them coming. Gremlins are naturally stealthy, skittering around in rafters, walls, and dark corners. They hide, they wait, and when the moment is right, bam! Suddenly, your wizard's wand starts shooting backwards, and the rogue's dagger turns into a spoon. They also have shockingly high intelligence for something that exists purely to break things. They know when to strike, who to mess with, and what to sabotage for the maximum possible inconvenience. So DMs, how do you use these chaotic little bastards in your campaign? Maybe the local blacksmith is losing business because his forge keeps going cold. Maybe the king's war chariots are breaking down before battle. Or the party's enchanted weapons suddenly don't work anymore, and the only lead is a trail of tiny footprints leading into the walls. That's when they realize they have gremlins. Gremlins make for fantastic low-level villains, especially when the party needs a challenge that isn't just another combat slog. Instead of hacking and slashing, they have to outthink, outmaneuver, and outwit these little pests before their most prized possessions become worthless junk. Gremlins can turn ordinary dungeon crawls into paranoia-fueled scavenger hunts, where players have to check everything before using it. Every locked chest, every weapon, every crucial plot device. All potentially sabotaged. So, are gremlins a joke? Absolutely. But are they also one of the most frustrating creatures to deal with in a campaign? Also, yes. They're not going to kill your players, but they will make their lives miserable. And sometimes, that's even worse. Would you include gremlins in your campaign? Have they ever ruined a crucial moment in your game? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into classic Dragon Magazine monsters, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because next time, we're covering another forgotten hero or terror of Dungeons and Dragons.